Hi everyone, I'm back. I haven't made a video since August. Of course, I don't make that many videos in general, as most of you know. But for those of you who do follow my small YouTube channel, I did want to give a quick update. Unfortunately, my ex-fiance, who was in the hospital, did pass away. It was more or less inevitable, but it's still a lot of process. I'm still grieving and all that fun stuff. So I just wanted to put that out there before I get into my video. It's a lot of anxiety around the topic. I mean, I get anxiety in general because I'm just not that good at speaking. I think I'm going to start a blog instead because it's so much easier for me to like write what's on my mind and all that stuff, and then I can edit and I can make it the way I want it. And like if I forget things, I can put them in there and all that stuff. So I am thinking about doing that. I don't want to stop like the videos entirely, but it's like I don't make that much. I don't make that much content, and like my YouTube channel is just kind of there. So but I felt this deep urgency to make a video. I wasn't planning on it, but I really feel that it's a necessary thing, and I know that a lot of people are making videos about it, and like that's a really good thing because we don't want this to be something that just happened and then just kind of the news just kind of fades into the mist. And I know that that's what they want, but I really feel that I needed to talk about the whole Astroworld festival Travis Scott fiasco. I mean, I guess you could call it you might as well just call it a massacre ritual. Like it was just there was something especially fucked up about that. That Sorry, I just needed to breathe for a minute there. Sorry. Before this happened, like I could feel it. And like I thought it was just a new moon energy because there was a new moon when that happened. Very turbulent and volatile new moon. You can always look it up in like I might post a link down the description if I don't forget. But I remember like I was feeling the energy brewing, so I looked it up and read up on it, so I kind of knew what to expect. So like I knew it was gonna kind of be a crazy energy anyway, but oh my god, like I felt let me just put it to you this way. I haven't felt that kind of energy since 9/11, like because like before 9/11 actually happened, that morning I did not feel right. There was something that was very, very, very unsettling, very wrong, different from my typical everyday anxiety. I mean, when 9/11 happened, I was still in the high school in New Hampshire where I was bullied all the time. So I was used to having that anxiety, but like this was different. And it's like this kind of anxiety was different. I remember like I thought I was coming down with something, like because I was actually almost like worried that I had the dreaded Rona because like my chest hurt, like I felt like I had gotten hit by a truck, like I was extremely achy. I felt like I had cinder blocks on my feet and on my shoulders, like I was just I just felt sick and lightheaded, and like I was very on edge. I just kind of had that feeling of like impending doom, like people describe before a storm, like a tornado or something. Like they feel like the temperature kind of drop, and like that, just that kind of stillness, that like of impending disaster. Like I was feeling all that, and like when I get that, you know it's like, I'm not psychic. I can't tell, like, oh, is it going to be here? Like, is it something that's going to happen to me? Is it going to happen to a loved one? Like, I don't get very many details at all, if any, when something like that's happening. So I am like, wondering if I should prepare for something. But thankfully, it didn't have anything to do with us. Like, so, but I didn't feel any more relieved when I did find out what it was, because, like, I don't know, there was just something about it that hit me, like, to my core. And it's like, they say that only 9 people, well now, unfortunately, it's 10 people have, like, been reported dead as of, yesterday. Either yesterday or the day before. I don't know. The days all blend together. But unfortunately, that little boy did die. And that hit me hard, too. Because, like, I have a son. And, like, I can only imagine, like, I can't even imagine what that feels like. I really can't. The parent, in my opinion, did not make a wise decision. But nonetheless, like, even like all parents make mistakes, and some parents make mistakes much bigger than others, and unfortunately this father made, like, the mother load of all mistakes. Like, parents, please do your research before you decide to take your kids to any event. Like, research, like, read reviews. What he should have done, in my opinion, is study Travis Scott's track record, because even though he hasn't done something that was this horrible before, well, I guess you could say he has, because one of his previous concert goers did become paralyzed after jumping off a balcony, that he pretty much, like, dared him to do, and apparently he said that, like, he would be okay if he did, or something like that. But there's just so much that I've been, like, I've kind of been fixated on. I've been watching a lot of videos about it, and just the stuff that I'm hearing is just so messed up. Like, I can't imagine going to a concert where, like, you're convinced that you at least have the basic safety. Like, yeah, you expect things to be expensive. You expect people to be rowdy. You may even expect to get hurt, but not life-threatening injuries, not death, like, not trauma that is going to be with you for the rest of your life. Like, that to me, the thing that gets me the most is that, like, this is not a normal concert catastrophe. Like, everybody, well, I mean, I can't say everybody. I mean, I have seen some survivor videos and interviews and all that stuff. So obviously, like, not everybody was in this trance, but like, seeing the cops just, like, chill by the stage, like, like they're at a bar or whatever, when there are people dying, just, like, I'm trying to, there's a movie that, or no, I don't know how many of you have seen True Blood, that vampire series that they had back around, like, 2010-ish. And there was an episode where, like, they were having a, sorry, my cat's just, doing something annoying over here. I'm gonna get fur all over my, anyway, where, like, there was this weird witch lady that, like, would have these crazy rituals that where, like, everybody's eyes would turn black, and they would have, like, these crazy orgies and like do unruly things, and, like, they were all in this trance, and they weren't themselves. They were, like, their bodies and their minds were basically hijacked by these beings or entities. Like that's what it seemed like to me when I was watching the video footage, and, like, I really had to keep myself grounded, and I had to keep repeating, like, Jesus is with me, Jesus is with me. You know, if you ever feel like you're being attacked by an entity, always call upon Jesus, because even if you're not a Christian, if you say Jesus Christ, like, they back right the hell off. They don't want anything to do with that. Like, even the idea, they don't like it. It's like pepper spray to them. So, like, anytime you feel threatened by any kind of entity, like, always call upon Jesus. There's no other powerful God or force that can protect you. Sorry about that. I had to go check downstairs. Even my cats are acting crazy. Like, you know, in one of the videos I saw, I mean, he definitely opened up a portal. Like, that whole thing was, you know, all that stuff that they're saying, oh, it's coincidence. Like, it's not, okay? Like, really look into it and use your critical thinking, please. I'm begging you. Because this is, I mean, the only good that can come out of something like this is more people waking up, you know, and it's crucial right now. We need more people waking up, and it's got to be the harshest way to wake up. And, you know, I'm terribly sorry for those of you that had to wake up that way. And I want to make a separate video about that for those of you who woke up with a huge slap in the face or kick in the ass or whatever you want to call it. Like, it's just, it's like the way that I woke up, I thought was pretty bad, but oh my God, like that's gotta be horrible. And, I'm praying for each of you, because you probably, if not, definitely went home with, more company than you think, and not good company. So, like, remember what I told you about just saying the Lord's name. That will keep them away from you. For those of you who haven't slept for days, haven't slept since, like, you know, I definitely feel deeply for you. I remember, like, I'm sorry, I was starting emotional, like, Lord, don't cry. You know, I've been there. Like, I mean, I may not have been through anything nearly as extreme as anyone who's survived this, but, like, you know, I have been through my fair share of rough stuff. Definitely not to that degree, but, you know, I know what it's like to just wake up and not be able to sleep. Like, you know, I mean, I have had trauma, and, like, so, like, I know what it's like to have those panic attacks. I know what it's like to have the, like, creatures like that, like, attached to you. You know, I could tell a few story times about demons that, like, the experiences that I've had, and I mean, of course, it's probably not anything that anyone who's been through this wants to hear, so I'll save that. But yeah, please hang in there, you know, if you've been through that. And I don't know what else to say, but I probably don't have that much time anyway. So I'll leave it at, I'll end it right here. And I definitely plan to make more videos, but you know how that goes. So I'll try to at least make it under, like, you know, three months or whatever. But stay well and be safe, and much love to you. And I'll talk to you later.